What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex, you watching a Ragin Ronin review. Today, we're gonna do the spoiler chat for the Hunger Games Catching Fire. I already did my spoiler-free review for the Hunger Games Catching Fire. It's the previous video before this one, but now we're gonna do a spoiler chat. I did a spoiler chat for the original Hunger Games film, and now we're gonna do it for Catching Fire. And I got some questions, and I want to talk about some stuff that, like, you know, how I feel about very specific scenes. First of all, okay? Stop right now if you don't want to see spoilers, okay? If you don't want to see spoilers, you definitely don't want to watch this movie because I'm going to get into real serious specifics, okay? So there you have it. I warned you already. Here we go. The first thing I want to talk about is Cinna. I love Cinna as a character, okay? I felt so shocked that they killed him. Did they kill him? I don't know if he's dead. All I know is that he was beaten up. And I was so shocked and really heartbroken. Cinna was so likable in the very first movie, and then they killed him in the second movie, okay? I don't like that they killed him, but it doesn't hurt the movie's score. In fact, it actually makes it stronger because, you know, it adds that much more emotion into the movie. They're really playing with Katniss's heart and playing with her mind and her emotions with this move. President Snow is freaking evil as hell. You just want to hate the guy. You want him to die. But he won't die until we get to the fourth film. So anyways, I was really... you know what? When Cinna was in the audience of the show hosted by Stanley Tucci's character, what's his name? Caesar O'Flickerman or something like that. They showed him... when they said that he designed the dress for Katniss, and then the next shot was President Snow looking at Cinna, and you just know that he's gonna do something to him, but you forget about it because, you know, other stuff in the movie happens, and then Hunger Games is about to take place, but then right before Katniss goes up, boom, you know, oh man, I was like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm so sad that they killed off Cinna. Anyways, so moving on. Here's something that I really didn't like. I gave the movie a 9.5 out of 10. But I felt that I would have given the movie a 10 out of 10. I seriously would have given it a 10 out of 10 had they done this one thing. Now, they built up the evil tributes. You know, the girl with the fangs, she shaved her teeth to make look like fangs. And then there's this guy who's really good at throwing spears. And then there's this really big guy who's really mean looking. You know, these are some serious badasses, okay? But in the arena, you know, with all that built up and anticipation in the arena, they didn't do a whole lot for us. In fact, that they died so fast, or they were just gone. We don't see a whole lot of them. In fact, they could be doing something in the forest, killing other people, and all we see is just cannons going off on the top of the arena. And then I'm just thinking like, you know what? That's kind of a letdown because we don't see what the heck is going on with these guys that they built up so much. You know, Francis Lawrence or the movie, or the book rather, I don't know if it happens in the book, but they built up these badass tributes so much that we don't get to see any of them, okay? They got killed off so fast. You know, Katniss shoots an arrow to them, and I went, yes! You know, because like I was so scared for Katniss, but something made me feel that I didn't feel that much fear. You know, I did feel fear, but I wasn't fearing the encounters of these other badass tributes. I was fearing all the natural antagonists, like the baboons and the poison gas. You know what I'm saying? So... really unfortunate. You know, in the very first Hunger Games, we got to see, you know, those other tributes, those bad tributes form an alliance and, you know, have that interaction with Katniss and Peeta, but not this time around. I was really scared of those bunch of kids, you know? I was really scared of those guys for Katniss' sake, but I wasn't scared for these other ones. I mean, these ones didn't create a whole lot of fear. Like, they created fear at the beginning after the anticipation, but in the arena they didn't do a whole lot. So I'm pretty disappointed about that. Now moving on, who is the girl that jumped out to save Peeta during the baboon fight? You know, the baboon fight, that was a pretty intense moment. But who's the girl? She just jumped out of nowhere. I know there's a simple answer to this, but I just didn't. I couldn't put everything together. So that's the question that I have. Another question is, okay, you know the brother and sister evil badass tribute? Okay, there's this brother and sister pair, and they appear really happy to be fighting in the Hunger Games together. Okay, but okay, I'm trying to wrap my head around this, but don't only one of them come out? Okay, this is your this is your flesh and blood here. Okay, this is your brother or your sister, and eventually you're gonna have to kill each other. So I'm just trying to figure out what the heck is going on here. Doesn't just one guy or one victor come out of the Hunger Games? So why are these two so happy to be a part of the Hunger Games? If I had to, I don't even want to think about that. That's just disturbing to me. If I had to go up against my brother, I don't know what I'd do. Okay, so there you have it. You know what? And what was really interesting is that what's up with the alliances? They tell you that you should form alliances, but you all got to kill each other in the end. So what is really the point of forming alliances? If it was me, I'd be worried about who's gonna stab my back. It's just so hard to trust somebody. Okay, but they managed to do it quite well. It almost feels like there's two sides. There's two sides, and some look like that they're gonna die right off the bat. For example, the old woman, you all know that she's not gonna make it. And then there's this other crazy woman, she's not gonna make it either. So I just felt that they really showed us a very different style of the tributes, the way the tributes were portrayed. There's a huge emphasis on the alliances, and I kind of didn't buy that. All right, but oh well, it worked. Okay, so okay, these ships. What's up with these ships? These ships that come to pick up the dead tributes. Okay, they didn't have that in the first one. They did not have ships coming out of the arena and picking up the dead tributes. What is up with that? Whenever there was a dead tribute, there was just a cannon. In the Hunger Games Catching Fire, there was the cannon, but then a ship would come by and it would pick up a dead tribute. Where did that ship come from? And why are they doing that? Now, this leads me to my last and final question, okay? The ship that picked up Katniss at the very end of the movie, is that the same ship? How did those other ships come in? Because I thought that the ship that came to pick up Katniss was came through that hole of the arena. I thought the Katniss shot an arrow which blew up a hole, and I thought the ship came through that hole. So how did the other ships come through the arena? Assuming that these are the same rebellion ships. If they're not the same rebellion ships, then so be it. I understand, but. I was led to believe, I kind of believe that those were the same ships. It was the same ship the whole time, okay? Shed some light on all this information for me. I really, really want to know, okay? If you don't remember what the questions were, just go back to the video, rewind. But you know what? That's my question. Who's the girl in the baboon fight, okay? What's up with all the alliances, and what's up with the brother and sister duo? They all I thought they were supposed to come out as just one guy, okay? One victor. And what is up with those ships? Is it the same ships that picked up are they rebellion ships? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Are those all rebellion ships? And how did they get inside if they're rebellion ships? Let me know in the comment section below. And also, I should have said this at the beginning, but tell me without spoiling the other movies, okay? I know some people are like, oh, well, in Mockingjay, this is what happens, and that's why, that's how I can help you answer your question, okay? So, that was weird. Why did I do that? It was kind of creepy. Anyways, so tell me without spoiling Mockingjay, okay? So thank you very much for all your time, and that's all I gotta say in this video. I really, really enjoyed The Hunger Games Catching Fire. 9.5 out of 10. But I was just most disappointed about the way they handled the evil tributes, okay? Did anyone else feel that way? Right? Because the evil tributes, like I said, huge anticipation. Shaved fangs, a really skilled javelin thrower, really bulk, mean guy. You know what I'm saying? Imagine this guy, this adult, this muscular man, fighting Katniss in a physical fight. How would she handle that? I wanted to see how she would handle that, but we didn't get to see it because Philip Seymour Hoffman decided to spin the spinning cornucopia, which is kind of cool. It's like a roller coaster ride. Anyways, there you have it. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, the Ragin Nation, and also follow me on Twitter at Ragin Nation. My name is Alex Yu. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. You know, even though the Catching Fire has the very exact same structure as the very first movie, you know, you got the district, the reaping, the capital, and